Hello, I'm making my game in Godot, and I wanted to use composition for my objects like player or enemy. Many tutorials are advising to do this, but I didn't know, and those tutorials also fail to mention this. What is the simplest way to check if your object owns a component that you are looking for and how to access it? So I did a small test project to compare how fast it is if I will use different approaches for component composition. And first thing that I was thinking will be the slowest is to use your object with function getNode or null. Then you can pass name of component you are looking for. So you can, for example, your enemy can get player and check if it has health component, and if it has, it is accessing it and can check health of your player, or you can do different things with it. But I was thinking this will be the slowest because this function needs to check all children that I place it here that are just placeholders, so it needs to iterate over all of them and check which component it takes. I have created also constant, so I don't have to use strings, because you can make errors using strings. And because I was thinking that this will be the slowest, I have created also for the player or another object they will be using list dictionary of components, because I was thinking that this should be faster because you don't need to iterate over all of the children, and you just access what you need, and you can easily check components if your objects have component or not, and accesses. And you can also use enumerators, so it can tell you, help you with typing, so you type faster. So I did this components dictionary. As you can see in the player, I have components, but also for the comparison, I have added just simple class just to compare how fast is accessing nodes compared to regular classes. This is simply HP that has current and max health, and its type of object, because I wanted to use the simplest solution. Usually you will use ref counted, but I used here object to have the fastest solution. So I used a function to get ticks and check how fast this function will run, and I used 1 million iterations to have better comparison over how fast are those methods that I used to compare which is the fastest solution. So first is checking a dictionary of components that I have set for player here. So you can add new components here. This is more work, but I was hoping that this will be faster. This is finding your component you are looking for and checking if your object even have this component using built-in Godot function getNode or null, you can check if you have this component and use it. And last thing is just regular class to compare how fast is accessing classes versus nodes, so you know what you should use. If you need speed or if you need easy of access and using editor to project, to edit your object in editor and not in code. So let's see what are those results. And this is for me a personally shocking result, because it's not what I was expecting. So it turns out that accessing dictionary is the slowest solution. So not only you have more work because you need to create addition dictionary, and also you are wasting memory because you are not only have children of your object, but also another place you store the same thing. But it's the slowest. This is not what I was expecting, and also I was not expecting that calling this function will be faster than just executing regular class. This is I was not expecting at all. So it turns out that if you can simply plan your objects using editor, which is what you should do if you are using engine, to use its editor. You can plan your object in scene and then use it simply calling this function to have the fastest and the simplest result to plan your game. But what I also wanted to check is it faster if I would do this using C#? Because I was curious if C# or Godot are better to use and in which situation. So I've created a second project. This one is GDScript version 4.7 dev3, but my C# version is 4.6 because it's not available yet version for C# to download. I need to wait for a new version. So this is version 4.6, and what I did is I have used the same function getNode or null of type health, and name of the component is also health. I check here if it's null or not. I get current HP, so I can check if my object have component or not and access it. The second check is just regular class, which is let me check, it's here, so it's type of node connected to my player, and also HP class, which is not node. So this one is using node version, this one is using object version. And let's see what are these results. So as you can see, I was shocked again when I saw the results, because it turns out that accessing nodes using C# is 10 times slower than accessing the same nodes using GDScript. But using C# classes is lightning fast to the point that I had to add 10 times more iteration just to see the result. So if you want to project your game and edit it using editor, then the best solution is to use GDScript and nodes. I have results here. So as you can see, using dictionary is useless. Using getNode in GDScript is fast. You should limit using getNode from C# because it's 10 times slowest. But if you want to make fastest game and you have a lot of calculations and, for example, large amount of NPC, then you should use definitely C# classes only and just call them from GDScript or not even using GDScript, because it's the fastest possible solution in Godot. So as you can see, those are all results I got. If you have any comments to this, maybe I did some mistakes here, then please comment. Also, I was trying to check add-on which is Godot Traits, but honestly I don't really like this solution, and I was not able even run this because I did not have that much time. So I know it exists, I know it can be used, but I would really like, I would prefer to not use add-ons in Godot. I will just use C# class to have the fastest code. Thanks for watching, and those was my findings. Thanks.